guys? Welcome back to another freaking video. It has been so long since I made a video. Got to hang out with you guys. To be honest, I really missed it. I've had a pretty good reason. So the other day I was driving. If you guys follow my Instagram, you already know. My tire exploded. I hit a screw and the tire just blew up. It was beyond, I couldn't patch it, I couldn't plug it, and I couldn't switch out the tire from my spare because I have aftermarket rims, and I actually don't have like the lug nut key to take the one off right now because the rims were already on the truck when I bought it, and I didn't get the lug nut key from the original owner, so I would have to take it into like a shop to take the old one off. So I figured, you know what, my tires are really bald anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and bite the bullet and get some new tires. So the ones that I decided to go with, you probably already know from the like title and description of this video, but I went ahead and I'm currently running 33s. I moved up to a 35-inch tire. I got the Atturo XTs. I'm really looking forward to seeing how these tires look on my truck. I haven't seen them yet. My truck is still currently sitting where it's been sitting for the last few days. And to be honest, man, I've just like missed not only driving my truck and having my truck, but being able to work on it as well. I've got like some new parts that have just been sitting here for a while that I haven't been able to install yet. You guys remember when I did the side exhaust installation video? Well, I went ahead and bought a piece of actual like hard metal, non-flexible 90-degree bent exhaust pipe, and then this tip to put on with it. So you guys will see that in an upcoming video. But today's video is all about like the first impressions of the new tires and showing you guys what the new tires look like on the truck. As I said, I was running a 33-inch tire, a 275/70 R18 Discovery, Cooper Discovery ATTs or something like that. I've since moved up. I'm going to be running the Atturo Trailblade XTs. It is a 295/70 R18. 35, I think actually technically it's like a 34.8-inch tire, but we're just going to round up. We like rounding up. I'm an accountant, so that's what I do. 35-inch tires. We're waiting on the AAA tow truck to get us and bring us to Tire Kingdom right now, and once we get there, I'll show you guys how the tires look like on the new truck. I'm excited. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're on our way back home now from the tire shop. The tires look great. I'm so happy to be back in my truck. It's nice to be sitting a little bit higher up than previously. I can't wait to show you guys these tires. We'll check back in when we get home. You enjoyed that little bit of that little montage, that little bit of B-roll footage. So first impressions, I love these tires. I think they are probably the perfect size for the truck right now. For those of you guys who don't know, I have a 2.5-inch leveling kit in the front. I did not put the blocks in the back. So I can run essentially a 35-inch tire without any issues at all because I have the 2.5-inch leveling kit on my truck. First impressions look-wise, they're awesome. Like I said, I think that they fit my truck perfectly. It's a 2006 Ford F-150 for those of you who do not know. So I'm just gonna take them out on a little drive right now. So I'm gonna kind of address the road noise. So I'm gonna listen to these tires for a second. I'm going about 43 miles an hour right now. All right, so if I'm honest, like, yeah, I can hear the tires right now. They're definitely not as loud as the Cooper Discoveries that I was running on this truck previously. Those tires, anywhere you went, whether you were going slow, slowing down, or going fast, you could always hear those tires, but they were mud terrain tires on concrete, so naturally you're going to be able to hear that a little bit more. These were officially listed as like a hybrid tire. So they were not necessarily like, you know, a mud tire, but they're also not necessarily a like an all-terrain tire. That's why they're called the XTs, not MT or AT. Price point wise, these guys were awesome. I got these tires off of eBay, 4 of them brand new, 35-inch tire for $803. Now, that is still a fair amount of money, but considering what you could be paying if you went with, say, the BF Goodrich, or like the, you know, a Nitto tire, you could easily be paying in the $1,300 to $1,400 range for a tire of this size. So price point wise, they were right up my alley, and they still do have that aggressive tread on the tire, as you guys saw from some of the B-roll footage earlier. It's not at all like a super boring looking tire. It still does have a fairly aggressive tread on it. To be honest, I'd say it was about as aggressive tread-wise as my Cooper Discoveries were. And to be honest, now that I'm accelerating right now, you don't even really hear the tires that much, especially if you're like me. Like, I have an aftermarket muffler on my truck, right? It's a Flowmaster 40 series, so there is a little bit more aggressive sound when you accelerate when you got this muffler. But to be honest, like, I don't have my AC running, I don't have the stereo on, so if I had any of those going right now, I highly doubt I'd be able to hear these tires at all. I will say that they do get a little bit noisier as you slow down, but again, I don't have my AC running, I don't have a stereo on or anything like that, so I'm sure that if those, you know, other sound variables were in the mix, that you probably wouldn't be able to hear these tires at all. They come with a great warranty. I want to say it's somewhere around 50,000 miles, could be 40,000 miles, but still, like, you know, that should last you a really long time. I did read in the, when I was doing my research on this tire, I read a lot of people saying that the shops were having issues balancing these tires. I called the guy at Tire Kingdom, because that's where I, you know, had these tires mounted and balanced, and I said, hey, have you ever heard of that before? And he said, honestly, he had never heard of that before. And the shop guys didn't report any issues mounting and balancing these tires when they got them. So, you know, do what you want with that information, but, you know, I read about it, but I personally didn't experience anything like that. And the guys at the shop have, you know, dealt with Atturo tires before, and they never ran into those issues. So there's that as well. So yeah, price point, awesome. I was able to get the size tire I wanted at, you know, $400 or $500, maybe even more, less than, you know, like say if I'd gotten the BF Goodrich KO2s or something like that. Road noise, to be honest, it's not anything more than a normal tire. I mean, this is a 35-inch tire. If you get a highway tire or you get a mud claw, you know, it's a 35-inch tire. You're driving it on a truck, a big heavy truck, and it's a big heavy tire, so there's going to be some noise at all. So if that is an issue with you guys, maybe you should look into driving a small sedan or something like that. So I went over price point, went over let's see, road noise. That's pretty much it, guys. I mean, you guys have already seen how awesome that they look on my truck. I might look into a set of wheel spacers. I do kind of wish that they were sticking out a little bit wider than they are now, especially given that I do have the fender flares on my truck. But that's something that I'll look into at a little bit later date. But yeah, so I'm so glad to finally be back on the road. I think I'd made a really good decision buying these tires, and I really appreciate all you guys and all your support, sticking with me, you know, sending me the supportive comments on Instagram and all that kind of stuff when, you know, my old set of tires, you know, initially blew and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the truck's back on the road, which means that the channel is back in full swing. Look for new videos coming every single week, just like they have been. Keep the support coming, just like you guys have been. I really appreciate it. The next video is probably going to be that side exhaust installation video that I talked about at the beginning of this video, where I switch out the flexible one for the actual hard 90-degree, you know, bent piece of pipe, and I'm going to put the black tip on it. It's going to be all awesome. Look at this van next to me. It's either awesome or really creepy. I can't tell. Is it like an ice cream van or something? No, I think she lives out of it or something. Yeah, it's got like curtains and stuff. Huh, what do you know about that? Anyways, I really appreciate you guys. If you guys have any comments or questions about these tires that I didn't initially address in the video, please leave them below. If you guys are brand new, go ahead and click that subscribe button. When we hit 2,000 subscribers, you guys already know the deal. We're gonna do another giveaway, just like we did when we hit 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, guys, just be on the lookout for lots more awesome, new, cool videos to come in the future. Thanks for watching.